Greetings, geeks and geekarellas. It is me. I am back. Sorry about that. I know it's going up late. Matter of fact, I'm recording it late, hence why I'm not as energetic or loud as I usually am. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's this flu thing going around the States right now. And this current strand is hard to shake. Oh boy. And it messes with your mind. So I kind of totally forgot about Legends tonight. I don't know why. I just completely spaced. So I had to wait to see it later. I recorded it so I could watch it. Luckily, just in case this was the case. But anyway, this was a damn good episode. For those that hadn't seen it, spoiler alert, I actually caught myself this time and was able to do it before I started talking about the episode. So, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it and you don't want spoiled. Just know that it was damn good. Alright, let's actually talk about this. I don't know how to do this without going into like A plot, B plot, C plot type stuff. But the A plot was team, we see everyone, and subtle things are being changed on the Wave Rider. Like Rory's rat, who he's named Axel Road, is now been changed to Josh Groban. Zari's Guitar Hero has been changed to Trombone Hero. Nate's lost his signature whiff. And I'm forgetting it now, but there was something else. On top of, I don't know if they confirmed that this was because rock and roll wasn't a thing, but I think it was. Sarah lost her oomph when she went to go get their mission. I'd say, let's go. But anywho, we find out that it's because rock and roll's dead. And track back to Memphis. Yep, we get Elvis Presley because the A plot is that Elvis Presley is the bearer of the sixth totem, the Death Totem. That was a really cool twist that I did not see coming. I mean, I knew Elvis was going to be in the episode and that he was going to be using the totem, but I didn't know that he was going to be like an official bearer of the totem. So, this was surprisingly a Nate-centric episode. And basically, the A-plot is him with Elvis, and then Uncle getting in the way because Elvis's really religious uncle, preacher uncle, getting in the way. Because, rock and roll's the devil music. And them having to fix it. But we find out that Elvis, at least in this universe, uses the Death Totem to connect with his brother. His dead twin brother. Because longtime Elvis fans will know that he had a twin brother who died. But so he uses the totem to connect with his brother and perform with his brother. And they try to steal the totem and replace it with a Gideon fabricated guitar, and that doesn't work because Elvis has kind of lost his mojo. He's lost his brother. So they give him back the totem, but it releases ghosts of all things because, spirit totem, the death totem can talk to spirits and release them. But through some finagling and some nice talking between Elvis and Nate, which was really cool, we got to see Elvis put the spirits back to rest by singing an Amazing Grace, which, by the way, I want to say that even though it was super obvious they were playing the recordings of Elvis when he sang, the dude who played Elvis, when he wasn't singing, actually did a really good job. He might be one of my favorite historical figures that we've had on the show so far. And it's not just because I'm a bit of an Elvis fan. But, anywho, that was the A plot. It was really good. But then there was, well, not B plot, C plot, but little subplots. One of which was Wally and Zari, which, oh boy. The minute they did the Ralphs together, I started suspecting that they'd be together. And then they really hint at it this episode bit. And I gotta give it to them. The actors have really good chemistry. So the newbies might be getting together, and I'm totally for it. Because they've got good chemistry. It's kind of almost sort of playing on the whole Ray Zari thing, where he's a nice guy, she's former criminal, but then also you gotta remember it's a little bit different because Wally's had the whole drag racing, street racing part of his history. Some people may have forgot. So it's different but similar, and I really like it. But their thing was just accepting each other, Wally accepting that speed isn't always the answer, and Zari accepting that he's a real person and that he's actually good. He just been relying too much on the speed. But that was cool. Then we got subplot about Nate and Amaya. I know Nate part of the main plot and also getting a subplot. Normally I'd be like, ugh, because I like Nate, but I never really thought of him as leading character. But I gotta admit, he kind of knocked it out of the park with this one. This one was a really good Nate episode. I really liked it. It's my favorite Nate episode, probably. And his subplot was with Amaya and connecting over music. And it's pretty sweet, and further hints at the theory that me and my friend Mr. J of Mr. J's Reviews have, where it's Nate's gonna leave with Amaya at the end of the season. They're gonna say screw history and they're gonna go back together, only for it to be later revealed that Nate is the grandfather of the current Vixen and I'm blanking on her name, the water totem chick, Kawasa. So that was cool. And then the last subplot, which was the most surprisingly heartfelt, was the one about Axel. And it was Mick and Ray, which was really cool because Ray could see that Ray's a smart guy, so he could see that. And honestly, I think he's gotten to the point now where he can read Mick, because he knows that Mick is choked up about the rat, but it's not just the rat. It's that things are changing a lot in the ship. New guy. 2 people have left the ship. 1 at a death. 1 dealing with the death. Which, by the way, skip ahead a few seconds if you don't want, like, behind the scenes news spoilers. But oh my god, I cannot believe that Jax is coming back. Even if it's just for 1 episode. Though the news thing that I read, all the new stuff seemed to say that he was back for good. Which that'll be cool and interesting to see. But anyway, it was heartfelt, and then because it was about Axel, his pet dying, and that brings back some emotions for me. But also, it was everyone dying, just dying too, and Jax leaving, and it was all just getting too much for Mick, and Ray could see, so he gave little Axel a funeral, which tied into the main plot because then Axel's ghost came alive. And oh my god, not since Stuart Little has a rat, or mouse, because Stuart Little was a mouse, so not since then has a rodent, I guess you could say. It made me feel so choked up. I mean, oh my god, the little mouse, it's just like, it didn't even say anything, but the way that it squeaked and its actions and what it meant in the context, oh my god. Ah. But anyway, that's it for now. Hopefully tomorrow I will remember and get a more regular review for you about Black Lightning. But anyway, till next time, and beyond.